How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sword of the Evening. We're back on our CK3 AGOT House Osgrey playthrough with Lord Eustace, the corrupt Osgrey, the Old Lion, the Lord of Standfast. Last episode, we hit the infirm stage of our life. We started having visions. We were bedridden and laying alone, remembering our king, Daemon I, the Black Dragon, the king our sons, our first three sons and our daughter died from, because Alysanne was succumbed to the spring sickness, but our three sons, Edwin, Harold, and Adam, died at the red grass field just outside of King's Landing here by the Blackwater Rush. And now, Daemon III, our son-in-law, he is married to our daughter Alysanne. Daemon Blackfyre, the third of his name, he's going to crown himself king. He has ushered in the second Blackfyre rebellion, and as we've started raising up our men-at-arms to defend the Standfast and fight for his claim, we've had some more allies join in. House Dane of the Torrentine, Cargyle of Stanstone, and Uller of Brimstone have all declared independence and have allied with Daemon Targaryen. We have House Constane of the Garden Coast, House Tarly of the Western March, and an always epic peak performance, House Peak rising up from Starpike. They lost three of their castles. Obviously, Torrent Peak, the castle named after their house itself, and also another one. Where is it at? They lost their third one somewhere over here. I kind of forgot. You guys remember we made the House Peak playthrough. Merman's Ruin. There it is. There's the third Peak Castle. So now they're just a Starpike. They are allied with the Fossaways and the Balls. I'm surprised Lord Ball hasn't risen up and joined us in rebellion. However, that's kind of really only Sir Quentin Fireball, which he is a member of our court, and so is Galendon. We have the son of Fireball, and we have Fireball himself. I believe he is wed to a Blackfyre. Dala Blackfyre, if I remember. I might be wrong. He's somewhere here. He's one of our knights. Oh wait, no, maybe it was... Oh wait, Fireball's dead. It's just the son of Fireball that we have. I apologize. So maybe House Ball won't rise up and fight alongside the Blackfyres again. Only their bastard will. But makes for some interesting storylines when hopefully we win this. So we're gonna unpause here. And hopefully with all of the allies, a Triarch has joined us. The Triarch of Volantis. Volantis has joined the war as well. They're also allied to Daemon. He does have the Conqueror trait, so there's going to be a bunch of allies. He has 150, almost 100 and... Oh, let me do some quick maths here. So, 65, 70, 80... 180,000 men in the disputed lands coming to Westeros. We have some allies here that I think we might want to march to once we get all of our troops risen up. Lys has also joined the war with their 20,000 men. We're going to take our guys and we're going to try and regroup here with the peaks, and we don't actually want to suffer a ton of... It's going to be probably faster if we just, no, we want to... Yeah, we're just going to disembark. We're going to set sail. Hopefully not suffer a ton of attrition or anything. Oh, there's some more of our allies. Winifred, the daughter of Bittersteel, has risen up her own men. Oh no, she's gluttonous. The Master and the Beetle. The reach is home to many different types of bugs, as well as varieties of crops, and it's not uncommon for them to be an interest of our maesters. A maester has come to my court, obsessed with the type of beetle known only to these parts. He has talked endlessly since he has arrived, and I am at my wit's end. You know what? He can bug our marshal. The maester and the beetle. The barracks is unusually lively tonight. When I inquire with the master-at-arms about it, as he informs me that the visiting maester shared some of his knowledge with the soldiers, the men found it quite interesting, though not in the way the maester had hoped, Quentin tells me with a grin. Apparently, these types of beetles fight to win its mate, something the men have turned into a blood sport. I think we'll put a few coins down. The two beetles clash, each trying to throw the other off the log that serves as their arena. The men have even named the beetles after legendary jousters. Perhaps one of them is even Quentin Fireball, though I doubt such would be considered a flattery. The two in this light are named the Laughing Storm and the Dragon Knight. Interesting. Eventually, one of the beetles knocks its opponent off kilter, pushing it off the log to the cheers and groans of men. So we either lose 10 coin or we get 25. So there are 10,000. So the Rowans are reuniting with the Lannisters. We have our Tarbeck, Rain allies currently fighting. There's also the Bane forts, which are in this war. Maybe we don't need to... I don't think there's any naval combat in this game. Yeah, okay. However, I think our homelands are going to get fucked up a little bit here. So I think we're going to regroup with all of the men. And we're going to set siege to Old Town. Greetings, my liege. Branston Derwin and Ryla Stoops. Sure. I was gonna marry her to somebody else, but as long as there's a Clinton, yeah, Clinton Stoops is married. Right, so if we can secure, there's 33,000 men here. Where are the rest of our allies? Are they all down here? Yeah, so there's our 20,000 reachmen here. The Yornwoods, Tyrells, and Blackmonts. Kind of want to see where the rest are. I think our whole entire force is going to regroup with our boy here, Daemon, and the Targaryen host. He split his forces in two. Yeah, I think we're just going to regroup with everybody else. We're going to disembark. And then we're going to go to the Torrentine. The royal forces of the Stormlands and King's Landing are marching through the Reach and Westerlands. I hope our niece, or not our niece, but our daughter-in-law, Winifred, she does not die or get hurt, and neither does our son and player heir. There's Garth Osgrey, Eustace Osgrey, named after us, Alysanne, and Rowan. Holy shit, that's a big force. Right, we're just gonna regroup with everybody else here and see what we can do. Who is our commander here? Quentin is. I think, is this Daemon? No, that's not Daemon. I think we're gonna attach ourselves to Daemon's army. I think we can win this fight. Oh no. So Lys is out of the war because he died. See if they make another alliance with Lys somehow. There's 118,000 men there. 300k to 350k. Most of this is from the Conqueror trait, so there's all kinds of mercenaries and unlanded men running to Daemon's banners, which is always interesting to see. I think we're gonna join up with this force here. If we can reach them in time. So the Standfast is safe. Greyjoys, Tullys, and Arryns are taking the Westerlands, while the rest of Daemon's forces are here in Dorne. We are going to attach ourselves to First Army of Starpike. Lively livestock is always good. Let's try and get the large cattle herd, which we managed to get. I don't know where we are going. It seems like we're going to fight in the Westerlands. Yeah, we're gonna unattach ourselves here. Outliving a child. No! Alicent Osgrey. How was she killed? Died in childbirth, and so did the babe. Well. Looks like he won't marry us again. It's okay. We're allies. We're best friends. We're gonna stay in this fight. That's okay. Defending against Lysine expansion. Oh, so Tyrosh called him in. Okay. We're gonna get our alliance back with Daemon. It's an alliance by blood. Right, so we're back being allied with Daemon just through a negotiation because, you know, we're his boys. And, now I've lost where we're at. Because I wasn't paying attention. We are over here, that's right. There's also some other sad news. If we come to our version of Dunk the Lunk. Where's he at? Lothar Greenroot, who we married to Kala. Blackfyre, she must have died in childbirth. Oh no, she died in her sleep while she was with child, which is sad. They never had any children, so I have sent a betrothal real quick for him, which will pop up here in a second here. Yes, so this is Lothar Greenroot is going to be marrying Jenna Toyne. If you guys know anything about House Toyne, one of them went and joined the Golden Company, and then he became the company commander after a while. So now, hopefully House Greenroot doesn't go extinct. He has a child and everything. So now we're also going to move back, and we're going to grab our granddaughter, and hopefully we can betroth her to... Maybe we can't betroth her to Daemon. Did he get widower? We'll figure it out. We'll get Daemon married back into the Osgreys. Unless, he has widower and that's why he can't be married, but we'll find out. Right, so we are sieging out here. Just north. Here in the Westerlands, I believe. Yeah, this is Crake Hall. We're sieging out near Crake Hall. There is a massive, holy shit. The whole entire Royalist army is here. There's 50,000 Arryns, 20,000, 13,000. Massively outnumbered against the Royals here. Honestly, this might be a good time. If I was Daemon, I would not care about sieging out down here in Dorne. I would be taking Dragonstone, or not Dragonstone, I'd be taking King's Landing, right? The capture point. I think we're going to have a massive fight here somewhere in the future. As the Royalists are taking the fleet here. So Ares is locked in King's Landing. Where's his heir at? Aelor is here in the fleet. Aelor, his heir. Why does Balon look like that? Right. So I think after we siege out a little bit, it's probably a good idea to unattach ourselves. Massive allies are coming here. We're gonna go and get organized muster rate. We're gonna switch to martial. We'll get chivalry focus. And there's a massive army coming. We're gonna want to get the defender bonus here, hopefully. We want to get involved in this fight. I think we do. They do have the disembarkment debuff. We're massively outnumbered. I think we're going to lose this unless we can get some good reinforcements. No, we lost this battle. Just purely by their numbers. Taken prisoners. Who was taken prisoner? Right, so we lost 32,000. They definitely just beat us way too well. Probably too many named characters for it to even load in. Yeah, here we go. Gerald Dane, the Knight of Swords, had 44 kills. So far, no knights were killed in battle. Oh yeah, there was one. Dunstan was killed in battle. Lady Mabel. I wonder who was taken prisoner from us. Hopefully nobody too important. This battle is going to be rough. I think we're going to need to retreat all the way back to Dorne, to be honest. We have no reinforcements here. They're sieging everything out. I think we're gonna need to retreat out of here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna run. We're gonna need to get to Daemon and his forces, which is unfortunate. We're gonna regroup with Daemon and his men here. I think this might be a long and drawn out war. That's not good. Daemon, you're not going to be able to win this war if all you're doing is fighting in Dorne, buddy. You're not going to be able to win it. I'm telling you. You're not going to. Lord Baron Stark. Yeah, we're just going to regroup here with the rest of the forces. Our admiral died. Not good. Our capital is being sieged out. Not good. Hopefully our children aren't killed in the siege. That would be very disappointing. We already lost Allison. We might actually need to... Why are you betrothed to this guy? Who did that and why? I'm breaking that betrothal. Can I not break this betrothal? I did not allow this to happen. Why did this happen? I'll fix it in a second. They just have so many more men than us. Standfast is being besieged. Oh, well, not anymore. Right, so I'm gonna fix that marriage thing, and I'll be back in just a moment. And we'll probably do a jump cut to when I'm something more interesting happens, maybe with all of well, actually something interesting might happen with all of Daemon's men here in the south. We'll be back in just a moment. Right, so we did a little jump cut, and just very quickly, very soon actually, after me you know, fixing the marriage pact, which I'll show here in a moment, it appears Mors, the Honest of Dorne, the Prince of Dorne, was captured and then forced to join Daemon's side. So now Dorne, all of Dorne is now on our side. Torrentine, Sandstone, and Brimstone are still independent. We're gonna quickly grab the Checkered Lion dynastic legacy here, and we'll quickly show you. We betrothed Alicent Osgrey, our granddaughter, the daughter of Winifred Bittersteel, and our son, to Daemon, the third of his name, which is very cool. We quickly want to... We need to get some war score up here. So we want to attach our forces with Daemon's here. If we can get there in time to do so. Yeah, so we want to attach our... Oh, yeah, following the host of the Blackfyre, which is okay. Is this Daemon? Yeah, it is. So we're following him. We need to get some war score here very soon. There's a massive fight going on. Let's see here. What's the war score looking like? Is it just, yeah, it's all battle war score. So we need to quickly do something. It looks... Oh, no. I hope our son doesn't get got here. One of our valiant soldiers has managed to slay the enemy captain, Lady Barbara. Yeah. As long as he's not killed, that's okay. So we need a new spy master. Wars are, you know, terrible. We're gonna put Dana here as our spy master. It's just we're in the wrong spots. We need Daemon's men to get the hell out of Dorne. We need them to go and fucking fight. He's just sitting here doing nothing. Why? Okay. I don't know what Daemon's thought process is here, but I might change it. Yep, I'll be back in a moment. This doesn't make for entertainment if we're just sitting with 200,000 men in the Arm of Dorne. So I'll be back in just a moment. Right, so I've tried moving all of Daemon's armies here into the Stormlands to take some land, but they're not doing it. There's a few fights going on. So that's Daemon, so we're gonna follow Daemon. It seems like now maybe the AI is starting to converge here in the marches of Dorne. There's House Longmouth. We really don't want to get hit with the massive debuff penalty. So when we land, we're going to... What a terrible fucking situation to be involved in. We're gonna join it in, though. Where's the rest of the army at? I don't think they're gonna be able to reach us. Daemon's commanding it against Osric Umber. Yeah, what the fuck was that? We're gonna follow Daemon here. I don't know what he is doing, but it's not a fucking... It's a terrible idea, I think. Why did he just let all of his guys get killed like that? Daemon, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? It's not. I don't care about her right now. We're fighting a war, and we're losing it badly. They only have 17,000 more troops than us, but they just have better troops. Better commanders. Is Lionel the Baratheon, the Laughing Storm, still alive? The rest of those men are gonna die. Aemon got killed. Not good. Not a good look right now for the Blackfyres, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate. We're coming back to the Reach, maybe to re-up, rearm, recultivate things. Alright, guys. Sorry for the jump cut, but things are starting to get interesting. These Daemon's forces have all unified here in the Reach alongside the Tarly's Peaks, Constains, the Rains, Bane Forts, Dorne, the Pale March, or the North March, I mean. The Reach and the Iron Islands are dealing with their own situation here, which hopefully will be fixed soon so that they can get back in the fight, the important fight, which we are going to witness here as the whole host of the Royalist forces are marching through the Pale March and the West March to meet our forces, and hopefully a grand campaign here that we get to witness. Right, so we're gonna get into this fight here. We have the whole host of the Blackfyre. We have the whole Blackfyre host alongside our allies. We have the Rains and the Bane Forts, the beaten and battered Rains and Bane Forts making their way here. The Yorn Woods are making their way here as well, along with the Martells and more reinforcements from the Blackfyre host. It would be nice if we could get Lys back in the fight. Tyrosh and Lys back in the fight, but I don't think we will see that happen unless Daemon allies himself with them. Volantis has kind of been utterly destroyed. The Riverlands have no military left. The Arryns kind of have no military left, and the Greyjoys kind of have no military left. But the North and all of their might, and the Iron Throne. So let's see what happens here. This might be the final kind of large engagement that everybody sees. We have our forces and the Bittersteel forces led by Quentyn Osred. I don't even know where the Tarly forces are at. Barristan Tarly, the head of the house, is at Hornhill. We look here at the war score. We do have 50% here from the captured heir, so I guess at some battle over here they captured Prince Aelor. We didn't really do much. We don't have the military forces. We were just kind of their beachhead here into the Westerlands, as we see 138,000 men led by Tybolt Lannister are marching. A part of me wants to take command with Eustace so he can have one final bout, but the old man just ain't worth what his weight in gold, essentially, on the battlefield. So here we're gonna witness this first fight here. We're gonna undetach. We might be the first ones that get engaged here, yep. Everybody's gonna fall in all on us. We're gonna join the fight here. The Battle of Spring Keep. It says that we will win this decisively, but we have no supplies. Our captain wounded, Lord Daemon Dondarrion. I'm gonna go to 2-speed here. Rowan comes of age. Cool. Marry Daemon. Give him some more heirs. We're starting to cut them down, but we're losing a lot of men. Come on, we need to get the advantage back. We're not going to be able to do it. No, we lost. That was I mean, it's not a decisive loss, but still. We need these guys in the fight. AI. We lost that fight and we could have won it. We definitely could have won that fight. We lost 21,000 men. They lost 33. And now we're going to be forced to rout far away from the rest of the forces here that should have been involved in that fight, and they would have won it for us. Fucking AI don't know how to do a thing. I'm gonna watch this fight happen. He's one-eyed. Quentin, the Red Lion. His wife is with child, but she's sick. We need to get the boys back in the fight. This is going to be another big one. Amir's mercenary is leading the Blackfyre banners. 88,000, 78,000. If all of these guys converge in this fight, they might be able to win it. We might be able to win it. But we need everybody to converge in the converge here. And we're gonna run back as fast as we can to get into the fight. As fast as we can. Those 77,000 need to reinforce right now. You're gonna let your king die or be captured. Oh wait, did we win this one? No, we lost it. Sweet. Wait, no, we won that one. Yes! I was bamboozled, we won it! Alright. We're gonna come and, how many trebuchets do we have? We don't have any of our trebuchets. That was our reinforcement lot looking. Oh, we never had trebuchets, that's why. That's not good. Can we get any... No, we don't have any reinforced or mercenaries that have onagers. I mean, we can come and support the peaks. I feel like we need to press on and finish killing as many of these guys as we can. Actually, I'm not going to stray too far away from the main force, because if I get caught alone, I'm going to get my shit pushed in. So I kind of want to be near these 77,000. No, I don't. Maybe, it depends. Is Daemon in there? No, Daemon's over here. We're going to stay close to Daemon, our king. Because we're about to get fucked. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. We might get fucked if we don't get any support. Other than that, we're gonna win it. Form into the holy. Okay, so now we're beating them down now. We're actually beating them down. We needed this. We needed to split their forces up so we could capitalize on it. We achieve a victory here. A Valyrian steel sword named Tranquility from House Brax. Do we take the sword? We'd lose a level of fame. However, I think we're about to die, right? Because this... Yeah, we lose a level of fame. What's our fame level right now? 3 out of 5? Lawful ruler. Oh wait, no, that's not our fame. Where is our fame? I don't know what our fame level is. I'm not gonna look for it. I think we're gonna steal Tranquility off of House Brax. The silver longsword is encrusted with amethyst. House Brax has owned this impressive Valyrian steel for hundreds of years. Well, not fucking anymore. I am Sir Eustace the Corrupt. Tranquility is ours. We're gonna reforge it when we get a chance and make it something cooler, newer, better. So I'm a little worried about this mass of troops here. So we're going to regroup. How do we do? We lost 188. We killed 1,000. Killed Sir Horton. We captured Lord. Can we negotiate his release and force him to switch sides? We can. We'll do that. We'll do that. We're gonna put a fucking needle in there. We're gonna put a needle in them. It's not like a sword in their back. It's like a needle, right? It's just House Brax is switching. So, not too crazy. I believe this is Daemon, right? Yeah, we're attached to Daemon's forces. We're gonna stay attached. We're at 68% victory. We have some more reinforcements coming here. Lord Brax, we let him live as long as he rebelled, which he did. The Hornvale has rebelled. We love to see it. Oh my god. He died of heart failure, and we have the heir imprisoned. I thought we were gonna lose this rebellion, ladies and gentlemen. Aelor Targaryen is imprisoned. Who has him imprisoned? Can we see who has him imprisoned? Do we know who has him imprisoned? King Daemon, so Daemon has him, okay. We're gonna confirm that. And are we going to have to keep fighting this, or is Daemon going to unify the realm? The second Blackfyre Rebellion's victory. Daemon the Red Dragon of the Blackfyre host has gained the Seven Kingdoms, the Iron Throne, imprisoned Aelor, Lord Rowan, the Hightowers, Manderley, Moors Reed, Lionel Baratheon, Tybalt, Garland. We're gonna quickly pause. We're gonna send all of our injured troops home. Succession to the Iron Throne. We have Daemon, King Daemon, the Black Dragon. My lord, a letter marked with the seal of House Blackfyre has arrived from King's Landing. The forces led by Aelor Targaryen have been defeated, and King Daemon Blackfyre has taken the throne by right of conquest. Let's see here. Disaster for House Targaryens as King Daemon of House Blackfyre stands as the new ruler of Lord Paramount of the Crown Lands. Okay. So my question is what is going to happen with the Lord Paramountcy? So Garland was released, it seems. Surely the king is going to give us the Lord Paramountcy of the Reach. The Rowan's lands at the very least is what I would like to see. To the victors belong the spoils. I must be rewarded. We helped you, man. With the war over, my contribution to the victory cannot be doubted by anybody. I helped win this war. Without my forces, my actions, and my leadership, who knows what would have happened. Therefore, King Daemon of the Iron Throne must... Our son-in-law, by the way, or not our son-in-law anymore. Our grandson-in-law, right? These are our grandchildren. The heir to the Iron Throne is our grandson. I must be rewarded, obviously. Which royal boon will I ask for? A seat on the small council, obviously. Right. Royal boon has been appointed to us. And, I'll be back in just a moment. I think it only fits that at the very least, the North March is given to, House Osgrey, and we can work on getting the Lord Paramountcy in the future, so I'll be back in just a moment. Right. I have returned from doing some, administrative things here, as you may see. And, I'm going to run over some things. So we have the independent territory of the North March. I feel like that's fitting enough. You know, we helped Daemon, take the Iron Throne. We helped sit a Blackfyre there. Granted, there were some trials and tribulations. So we have the North March, which is direct vassalage to the Iron Throne. Garland was released. He's got the clap, unfortunately, so he was given back. The Tyrells still have their domain here. The Peaks, Tarleys, and Constains got whatever buffs and landings that they wanted done. So that's great for them. So that is what is up with the Reach. Quentin Hightower is still imprisoned, so we might see some more people executed. As we move up to the Westerlands, the part of the Westerlands is owned by the Reach for some reason. King Tybalt II, or Lord Tybalt Lannister, was released from the royal prison. It appears that if you remember a few episodes ago, Viserys Plum let everybody know about his parentage, and then he created his own cadet branch of House Targaryen, so they're thriving around there in Rumble Ridge. The Rains and Tarbex obviously got some sort of really good reward for being Blackfyre loyalists, as well as the Baneforts here. They're getting raided, which is funny. As we come here to the Iron Islands, the Greyjoys are doing good. House Merlin now has East Wick, which is new, I guess. Something happened there. The Tullys and most of the River Lords were loyal to the Blackfyre. Same thing with the Vale, so there won't be any differences there right off the rip. The Lord of Driftmark is still Valerion. Daemon owns Dragonstone. The Celtigar still have Crab's Return. Not a lot of changes here, I do not believe. Did he give the Blackwater Rush to somebody? Maybe he did. Daemon doesn't need the Blackwater Rush. All Daemon needs is, oh yeah, would you look at that long grass and the Blackwater Rush. He has the Seven Kingdoms and the Iron Throne. He's sort of a lunatic. Our grandson, Daemon, is heir to the Iron Throne. It'd be cool if we could get him to be... Okay, so there's nobody... We can't educate him yet. He might not be old enough. It's okay. We still have Hayford, Rosby, Stokeworth, and Darkland around. Same thing with Staunton. House Buckwell, the Massies. See if anything changed here. Lionel, the Laughing Storm, was released from prison, so nothing bad has happened to him. Everything looks to be the same, and of course the Martells were forced to join in the war, so we'll have to see some change if the Lord Quentin Hightower is killed here, or if anybody else is. Now, as we come to the North March, to some administrative stuff that I've done, I returned Cobble Cove to House Durwell, and Branston Durwell, the boy that we took as our own, raised him up. He is married to Ryla Stoops. They have a son, Garland. We are about to get Leafy Lake and Cold Moat back, or at least our heir is Eustace. When we die, it looks like it's going to happen very soon. Lord Eustace is on his deathbed, it appears. He's 91 years old. He's melancholic, infirm. He's outlived plenty of his own children, but plenty of them are still alive, such as Roanne, Samantha, the Princess of Fashion, and Eustace. However, his his second daughter, Allison, died, but she did give the king 3 children. 2 of them are sons. So that always helped. House Stoops, we have given Stoops the Darrow Downs, the Daring Downs, and Castle Stone. It has been renamed from what it was before. I think it was called Cave Stone or Stone Cave. Now it's Castle Stone. Stoops have an heir. Fallon is his name. And we have also, of course, we've given Quentin Osred, the Red Lion, who is married to Barbara the Beauty. He has 3 children with him. 2 of them are twins. There's Calla Osred, Aegor, named after the Bitter Steel himself, named after the Giga Chad Bittersteel, and then there's Roanne Osred as well. So that is our second offshoot house, or the only one that we have. We have Osgrey and Osred. If anybody has any suggestions for when Oscar Osgrey, the boy that we adopted at the very beginning of the playthrough, who I thought was going to be our heir, and he was going to be our Giga Chad until things changed, and now we have Eustace. If anybody has any suggestions for a another Osgrey offshoot house, it'd be good. He does have 1 child with Lady Eleanor, who is married to Clayton Stoops. So hopefully he has, his wife is very old, but she is pregnant. So we'll see how that happens, see what happens with that. We gave Oscar the Golden Grove. Perhaps he can become, the Golden Osgrey offshoot house. We also have House Greenroot here. Jenna Toyne and Luthar are adulterine, stupid, Gigachad, fucking Victorian Greyjoy, Duncan Tall, inbred guy here. House Greenroot has the Withermore, or the Withermere. He has a son named Amory. We might change his name, I don't know. Amory Greenroot, he's 2 now. And, we did something sweet here for Glendon. Glendon Flowers, he took the, personal arms of the Fireball, of course. So he believes that he says that he is the son of Quentin Fireball. And, the bastard son. So he is married to Lady Dana Blackfyre, and he has formed his own house, House Fireball. It's an offshoot house of House Ball. He has Visenya Blackfyre with her, but the other 2 twins took the Fireball name. We'll probably have Visenya marry Quentin. Maybe. Visenya and Kara Fireball took, to their mother's Valyrian heritage, while Quentin looks more like, the Ball heritage. We have a few other domains of ourselves, and then there's a few small houses that we've left, to be loyal to us, such as House Erdtree, just because, you know, the, Elden Ring reference. We raised up Amory Hedgeway, one of our knights. He's now a landed knight of his house is House Hedgeway. He's married to Lynette Toddard. He has 2 sons, or a son and a daughter. And we gave him Nunny. The Fleef of Nunny. And, yeah. Oh, he's rivals with Edmure Dane. That's interesting. I believe that's all of the small, little, cool, little houses here. We're gonna keep the Webbers alive in their own little spot here, after Rowan dies and Eustace gets all of that. So the question is whether or not the Bittersteels stay. Well, it's not really going to be Bittersteel. All of them are they're all Osgreys now, because Winifred was married matrilineally. Same thing with Barbara. So House Bittersteel is kind of going to go extinct, but maybe one of these Osgrey sons, perhaps, well, it wouldn't be Eustace, because Eustace is the main heir to the main line, but perhaps Garth here. He could adopt, kind of a mix between the Bittersteel Osgrey line, maybe a checkered stallion with wings, perhaps, if anybody has any suggestions. We are going to snag Stalwart Leader, and then we can't switch back to Wealth Focus. We're probably going to die soon. We've lived far longer than I thought we would ever live as Eustace. It's always super cool to see, and obviously we still have our aims here. We have the North March. We have the Golden Grove. We have the Red Front. But what we truly want is to become Lord Paramount of the Reach, obviously. We're in Daemon's Court. We come here to our Liege's Council. We are the Master-at-Arms, also known as, I guess there is no special one, right? So Hand of the King, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The High Septim is 6. So I guess Master-at-Arms is the lore term. I thought there was another one. But we're going to see how Daemon fills his court. I think it would be interesting. I want to see if the Hightowers die. It'd be pretty funny. If Lord Hightower dies. So let's find out. There's some Ironborn Raiders. We'll let them do their thing. Don't really care. We'll see how the North looks. The Hungry Wolf was not imprisoned. Whoa, House Orchid. Look at that. It's pretty cool, actually. House Arden. No, Cassels yet. No Cassels. No Bastard Branch, I don't think. We can look just real quick. Doing an overview of everything. Yeah, no Cassels have been born yet. No Bastards yet. So it looks like the North didn't really suffer that bad. There's a faction targeting me. It's a loyalist faction. It doesn't matter. That one's okay. So the one-eyed red lion. Obviously, we're going to show Lord Quentin in at once. Welcome. We'll just make sure all those vassals are granted correctly. We have to restation some of our men-at-arms. We're going to take the Swords of the Reach. And unfortunately, there's nothing in Westbrook, so we'll station them there. We need to build up the stand fast with the gold that we have to make it a glorious second castle. Spend the 990 to continue building it. The cold mode is going to become our capital when we get it again. So we need to hold the cold moat so we can get some of these really important buildings when we get to that point. But that will come when we die. We need a new steward, I guess. We'll have Quentin be our steward. Negotiate with vassals. Domestic affairs is always good. Yeah. Increase county control is okay. A curse undone. Ronald Rowan has died. He succumbed. I think we need to start building to the future. We're not going to worry about the Rowans and trying to bring them back. We're going to come here to Eustace, our heir. There are not many people that we can marry. We're not going to marry him to an Inchfield. We'll wait about Garth here. Still only the Inchfield girl. Rowan Osgrey needs a spouse. There is Trenton Massey. Is he the heir? He is the heir. There's Brian Farin. Magon Targaryen. Lord Brennifer Aaron. We could marry Rowan to a future... Oh, he wouldn't be a future Lord Paramount. Dang. There's Aerion Targaryen is still alive. He didn't kill himself. The bastard son of Aerion Brightflame. You know what? I think I'm okay with that. Come here, Aemon Targaryen. And then we have Samantha as well, who needs to be wed. Marry him to a Valerion. The heir to Driftmark. I like that match. We'll send that. The heir to Driftmark. We're making some some Valerian ties. Right. So we're kind of setting up for the future to expand our holdings, hopefully trying to get the Tyrell claim of Lord Paramount. Why does he have Augustus? That's crazy. This episode's going on for a bit of a while. I know there was a few jump cuts, but the war, I needed to really micromanage the war there. The Iron Mane needs a successor. We don't have anybody, so we're going to seek a worthy one. If anybody has any succession names... oh, I don't want to destroy the Checky line. We want to keep that one. We just don't have a one to take it up. If anybody has a captain or an accolade name, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below. It will be very useful. And the other thing that I forgot while I was so worried about, you know, fighting wars and stuff, we do have this Valyrian steel sword Tranquility that was once held by House Brax. We are going to definitely reforge this sword and make it a House Osgrey Valyrian steel sword that we can give to our heir. So if we come to decisions, I think we're going to need... We need some more cash for a master blacksmith. So we will wait for that. We might actually need a lot more cash. Somebody's been excommunicated. House Sylvanus? Is that a World of Warcraft reference, maybe? So we're making 20 gold a month here as we come to the end of the episode. There's already a faction. Dissolution faction. Okay, so the Starks don't want, what? So the Massies are trying to put a Massey on the Iron Throne. How do you have claims? Oh, it's because you were married to, one of Aegon's bastards. Yeah, I'm not letting a Massey sit on on the Iron Throne. And Baron, the Hungry Wolf, we kicked your ass once, we'll kick your ass again. Say that like we weren't losing for a vast majority of the time at the beginning of the war. I could request a... Scheme has been discovered. Honestly, I kind of don't care. You miserable fiend. Yeah, we kind of don't care about that. Right, so when we get some cash, how much do we need? We're missing 63, and then we're going to need some more. Holy shit. Alright, well, I think we're at a good spot to end the war here. So the Lannisters are rising up. King Tybalt has risen up against King Daemon of the Iron Throne in an independence war. Obviously, we're gonna join, join the rebellion on the side of King Daemon. Yes, we want Daemon. We want to fight for King Daemon. So the Reach is independent, the traitors that they are. The Tullys are remaining independent. And would you look at that? The Starks, they uphold their oath. And while the rest of these men stay independent, Dorne and the Stormland stay loyal to the Iron Throne, which is good. See, this is just adding more cost. This is adding more reason why an Osgrey should be in Highgarden. Actually, no, not even fucking Highgarden. Maybe Standfast could be as elegant as Highgarden in a few hundred years. But we need an Osgrey as Lord Paramount in the Reach, right? The Reach has so many men to dedicate to fight for our king. And this is where we're going to end the episode here. Barristan, sell me. This isn't the Barristan sell me, is it? No, it's not him. It's not the... Wait, it might actually be the Barristan sell me. No, because 299... Never mind. That must just be his uncle or something. Right. So, we're going to end the episode here. Next episode, we are going to quell... Oh, and would you look at that? House Rain. House Rain stays allied to Daemon. They should be the wardens of the West. Right, we have some setup here for the next couple episodes in the series. I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I hope you guys had a good one. Take it easy.